Okay, coach, one last question from me, lah, coach. I know you're in Sabah, part of a project and all
Mm,
that, and a lot of us, lah. I mean, we have seen JDT dominating the Malaysian domestic scene for a very long time, and we
yep.
are hopeful of seeing other teams be closing the at least lah, closing the gap with them because we need competition, we need
Yes.
depth for
Yes.
national football in the future. So in Sabasa's case, lah, I'm sure I've spoken to you before. You have plans. Like
Mm,
even when I first interviewed you in 2013, you mentioned about the Japan blueprint, how
mm,
football is done and all that.
mm.
So with Sabah, what is the blueprint like, and how long you're giving the team to close the gap with JDT.
Well, to close the gap with JDT as a professional club, yeah,
Mm, 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 mm.
I think it will be a long, long way. I'm not
Right.
saying that GDT going to be very successful in another 10 years come. Like what you said, we are not trying to be as what they are, but
Mm,
we are trying very hard to give a challenge not only to JDT,
mm,
because we are not as close as JDT. Okay,
mm,
let me be realistic, but
mm,
we can always show something else where we are competitors among all the elite clubs in Malaysia, like JDT, Selangor, Terengganu. They've been there. Sabah is up and down. And my priority here is to make the team consistent for
mm,
this year, to learn what we need to improve. And of course, next year we are looking at certain areas. But at the same time, like I said, Avinash, I have a technical director, Scott Olorenshaw. He's
mm.
been working very hard with the youth development program.
Right.
Recently we have a deal with Super Rimau, Liga Super Rimau. So we're gonna start Liga Super Rimau in KK by next month or
Oh,
early.
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good. Mm,
So
mm,
these kind of things, we are working with the schools, the sports schools, in regards of the development of the players. So, like I said, we have short-term target and we have long-term target. Of course, short-term target is about the senior team, but
mm,
long-term target will be the youth team, where I want to see a lot of local Sabahans being the pioneer or the I mean the majority of our senior team in future. We cannot just buy
right.
the players from all over Malaysia. But in certain stage, hopefully, Sabah always have good talent. You see, from those times, Dato James Wong, Dato Hasan Sani, we have Matlan Marjan, we have Rozaimi, we have so
Mm,
many players that is very talented. And I believe the young players that we have now also a talented player. Example, Haras from the project team
Aras.
is with me, and then now we have two very young players, 17 and 18 years old, with the project team. So these kind of players, we need to expose them. So it's not only to develop them, but to expose them in better league. So there's a lot of things that need to be structured, yeah, in order for us to achieve that. So I would say that in 5 to 10 years time, yeah, I think the local Sabahan will be the majority, the core players of the senior team. That is what I want to look at.
I think that's super fantastic because just to add on to that is because I come from a very very small town, and when we saw the players from our town, people like Julius Ating and Ronnie Harun and all these people coming
Mhm.
into the state team, it was so inspirational. So many players played because of that. Not me, I was rubbish, but but yeah, what you're
Yeah,
doing,
but,
coach.
but better than Avinish, right?
No,
See, he had to. He had to. Knowing him.
Okay.
Avinash is very deceptively skilled, coach. You have not seen him on the futsal court.
No, 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 no.
Yeah.
Biasa
But
je, coach.
but I think honestly, coach, that is incredible because I think the talents that you're going to unearth are just and inspire because when they see people from like their next door neighbors becoming a footballer,
Yeah.
their kids will do the same thing. It's fantastic.